Hey guys, Chad back with another YouTube video, and we're going to rip two more boxes today. We've got Series 1 of the Canadian English version of 1991 Score Hockey. We're in search of the Bobby Orr autographs and or just the Bobby Orr cards at this point. So I pre-cut these. We're going to go ahead and start ripping and see how we do. So take these out. And I am basically, like I said, since they were so hard to rip, and the past videos you probably have seen that too, that I'm just going to go ahead and rip them open, and we'll do a fast feather through on these just to see if we get any of the cards, just to save time type of thing. For some reason the packs are not bad, but they do have a little toughness to them, unlike the baseball cards from '91. I was just talking to a dealer yesterday who was talking about the Mickey Mantle inserts in Score, and they do have a little discoloring on the cards too. So, you know, I mean, the packs are pretty tightly sealed, so it'd be hard to get like water per se in them, but I guess over time, depending on where they were stored, they just may not be that great, and I guess eventually any type of moisture can get into these things, so it's too bad, but not all the cards are going to be in bad shape, but we'll just go ahead and start feathering through, see what we get here. And again, I don't spend a lot of time on telling you who the cards are because we've done so many of these videos now, but we are going through the Series 1 English edition, which has the red borders, and if we do get one of the Bobby Orr cards, they do have a black border, so they're pretty easy to spot. But I do notice a slight little sticking with some of these, so it's possible some of the moisture did get in here, depending. I got other boxes of these from the same dealer, so, and they did not have this problem, but that really doesn't mean anything. Got a little stickage here now, so I'm gonna, wow, these are really tight. These are actually really, there's a Tony Amani. Hopefully we're not missing any Bobby Orr cards, but you really can't tell. I mean, they're, until you actually thumb through, because I've seen them actually stick to other cards too, so. Yeah, this is almost as bad as like an upper deck type of situation, but wow, these are probably the worst we've sold. There's a nice Camille, Luc Robitaille, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. You just kind of have to deal with it, but they almost got like a little powder on them, so they must have gotten a little wet and or damp, and now they're having problems drying out. Wow, these are just not doing good at all. There's a Michel Goulet, Claude Lemieux. I hope, let's see, these are back to normal, so it's just a few packs in the box, so it's really hard to see through. But anyway, now these are kind of rolling good again. We're trying to see if we can see any black border cards. Most of these again will be red and white. I see there's a nice Brett Hull, but we're coming up to some white cards, so nice Gretzky and Brett Hull cards and award winner cards, and Looks like I got a slight sticking again here. Not too bad, but I'm just going to go through real quick to, yeah. It's like every now and then just a pack seems to be sticking really bad. So thank God it's not all of them, but we could deal with that. Now this card is like really, no, again, it's not totally damaged, but I mean, it's got like a film on it, so I'm sure I could just like take pantyhose and wipe it off. It's almost like a gum stain type of a thing. And here we go, we got another pack that just stuck together. Really crazy. And again, it's not like it's a paper loss, it's just like a film on it. But hopefully not. Hopefully no Bobby Orr cards in here to get damaged, because we want a nice card. Wow. Sorry about this, guys. I just didn't think it was going to be quite that tough, but these really are interesting. So if you're out and about and going to get any of these, you can also check the box, because they're not totally sealed. You can open up the box and look at the packs. You might want to check and just kind of look for any staining inside or anything. So again, I'm just going to rip these open and lay them down, and then we'll thumb through. But that would be my suggestion if you guys are going to try these. And I'm getting notifications on my phone. And I'm sure that if you watch the series as we've gone along opening these, you've seen other ones that I've had no issues with whatsoever. And I got most of these from the same one or two dealers. So again, it just depends. Like, he may have bought them from somebody who stored them some, you know, a different place than he stored them normally. So that really just depends. It's a good idea that you either know the dealer or try to find out where they got them from or whatever, but at least look through and see in your eyes if they look legit. So that would be my suggestion. Hopefully we're not going to have as much stickage here. And again, we're looking for black borders, so I'm just kind of thumbing through as we go to see what we get. This will be the first of 2 boxes that we're going to do today in the continuing series. I've got another 3 boxes left, and I'm going to try to get some more Series 1, because I am going to actually build some sets out of these, so I've got to kind of get a ratio even. So we'll have at least a few more videos of this series before we call it quits, and hopefully we can find an Orr autograph, or at least the series of the Orr insert cards. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. It has been fun, needless to say, overall, to look through and see what we're getting. Again, I don't feel it's necessary to go through every card, but if you really like the older players of hockey, you will definitely like these series. In this particular era, I'm very, very familiar with most of the players that were in these sets. So I think this was right around the time that there's Dave Reed. He doesn't have a helmet on, so that was right at the tail end. The NHL had like a grandfather rule as far as the helmets go. And if you started playing before a certain date, you didn't have to wear one. And then everybody that came into the league after a certain time frame, you had to wear a helmet. So, and pretty much that has gone over into today. I remember Craig McTavish also was another guy that didn't wear a helmet. There's a nice Brett Hall again. Winding down, this pack seems to be a little bit sticky at the end here. So that's one box, guys. We'll go ahead and rock the second box here and see what we can get. Again, I did pre-slice the packs. I didn't pull them out. I tried that with the last video, and some of you commented it would just be better to pre-slice them and see what we get. So this seems to be a pretty effective way to do it, and not to make the video too long, because I know a lot of you watch other people's YouTube videos, and this is not like a live break, so there's no sense of going hours and hours with ripping these packs, because again, it's very repetitive of the packs. And I noticed a lot of people who even do live breaks after they've done the first few boxes or cases of them, you're kind of just looking for inserts. That's what people want to see anyway. So again, if you're a hockey fan, you pretty much know these people anyway in these cards. So, but we will see if we got any Bobby Orr cards in here. So again, we're just going to thumb through, look for the black border. Sure would be nice to get another card sometime soon. Again, they run about every, from what I'm being told, about every 3 to 5 boxes. There was really there was no telling. Occasionally you could pull box after box and find them, and then not find one for the rest of the case. Got some stickage here again. This probably was the same stack that the other one came out of. There is just a little bit of stickage, and it's only with a few packs here. So I'm trying to go as smoothly and quickly as possible. But again, if you do buy these, just to tear open into them, just be careful. But there is no real great collation of these. It was just Score had their own way of doing it, and you could just basically find, you know, the cards like in 3 or 4 boxes in a row, and then, you know, be shut out for another case and a half. And it was just really weird. There was no method to, as I'm being told, there are people who actually have opened full cases of these and not really even found the regular Orr insert card. So it's kind of discouraging. They should have done a little better. Then again, I've heard people say that's not totally true, so I guess we'll never know. I didn't buy these as full cases. I bought them as, you know, open cases. So I cannot tell you for sure if that is the case. But anyway, we are almost halfway done with this. And here we go. We got a little stickage here. Wow. Nice Ray Bork with a lot of crap on it. Anyway, again, it's just like a pack or two. Maybe they were like in the bottom of the box, and they just, and again, it doesn't look like the card is like totally fried or anything, but it's got like a film on it. But I'm sure with all the other boxes that we've opened, we probably got, you know, 30 or 40 of the same cards. So it's not a big deal if we lose 1 or 2. The real bad part about it is if there was a Orr card in here and it's damaged, that would not be a good thing. So anyway, that is a box and a half, and here we go into the final stretch with the second half of the second box. Keep your fingers crossed. And people have asked me, like, oh, when you're opening them, can you tell ahead of time? Well, actually, no, you can't, because if you open them like this and just build a stack, the back of the Orr cards were, you know, white border too, so there really wasn't a way to tell with the back. It's more or less the front that you can tell what you have, because, you know, Series 1 had the purple, and the other Canadian Series 2 had the blue border, and these have the red. And obviously when you're thumbing through the the front of the cards, you can see the black sticks out pretty prominent because the front of the card is pretty much the same. Whoa, there is a brick. Might as well do this one now. This is like just a brick right here. And again, there's no paper loss, but it looks like they got damp and wow, just sticking together. But again, I've seen all these faces in these packs a million times, so I'm really not too worried about losing a few cards. I can throw these away. I wouldn't even send these out through the mail at that point, but anyway, so there's another brick. Boy, like half of this stack is like bricked up. This one's not too bad. And this one feels okay. All right, well, let's get the brick out of the way. Sorry, didn't see this coming, guys. I don't know how to tell you when the cards are going to be bricked or not. I guess it's just like opening Upper Deck baseball. It's kind of like you got to do it and see how the cards are. And again, this stuff just kind of like wipes right off. So I'm sure if I had like a rag or pantyhose or something to wipe them off, they say like the gum residue can be wiped off with pantyhose. So I'm sure that this stuff could probably be done the same way. Anyway, let's get back to thumbing through. These are a lot better shape, and we are looking for the black borders. Again, the front is either going to be red and white, and if we do have a Bobby Orr card, you can pretty much see it will pop out from the side there. Almost like a refractor card of sorts. There. So I hope that answers your question about now some of these are sticking a little bit. Wow. Wow, more stickiness. Not good. It was supposed to be a quick video, not time consuming, but definitely don't want to be missing out on a chance to get the Orr card, so I'm going to go through these as quick as I can. Okay, nothing there. We're getting down to it. Hopefully, if we've got anything, it'll be here in the next stack. Of course, when I'm collating these, I will double check to see if we missed any Bobby cards, and I can let you know on another video. But here we go. We really got some. This is just so frustrating, the sticking. Did not see this coming. And this is not the kind of finish that you could put in the freezer, like, the Upper Deck stuff. This is not a UV coating or anything. This is just obviously something that has been stored in really bad weather. And again, the packs look fairly normal, so you can even really totally tell by the packs. I noticed some residue at the bottom of the box, so that's always a good way to tell too. And I mean, live and learn. I'd rather only spend $2 or $3 on a box of these to find out that they were bad, rather than spend like $30 a box and know something differently. But anyway, just want to give you guys heads up if you ever go out and get any of these. That's kind of what you're looking for. If you pull up the packs and you see any like residue on the bottom that is like an outline of a pack, or it's kind of dirty at the bottom, you kind of know that it has not been stored properly. So the cards might actually give you a problem opening the packs, never mind sticking together. Well, it doesn't look good, guys, so there's another 2 boxes down, and sorry it took so long, but we had some stickiness there, and apologize for that. But anyway, I'm going to have some of these available on my eBay account. I'll put the link in the description, the username, Mo's1963, and follow me next time. We're going to be doing a couple more of these videos till we get to the end of this series and see what we can find. So hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you next time on YouTube. Have a good day and God bless.